Martin Priestley here from Urban Wildlife Tips, and today I am up a ladder, and the reason why I'm up a ladder is I'm going to clean my nesting box out. Yes, you're right, I should have done it earlier, however it's now October and I have been a bit late, but I am going to clean it out. I'll explain the reasons why first, but let's just have a look at the nesting box. You'll see that it's a blue tit, grey tit nesting box, and it's got the metal thing round the hole so that the woodpeckers can't get into it. But the reason I'm doing this now is so that birds in autumn, blue tits, grey tits, wrens even, can come in and roost and maybe even claim the nesting box for later on. Right, I don't know what I'm going to find in the nesting box. There may be some dead birds in there, there may be some eggs left in, we don't know. But let's make a start. So I'm going to lift this side of the nest box, and you can see in there the nest is there, and a pair of blue tits nested in this nesting box. So I'm going to take the nest out and we'll have a look at the structure of the nest as well and how it's been built. So I'm just going to use my other hand, so I'll have to just stop it for 2 seconds. Right, so I've retrieved the nest from the nesting box, but unfortunately there is two quite large chicks that have died on top, which isn't very pleasant to see. So I shall move them away, just move them away for the moment, and I'll just explain briefly that this can happen, this does happen, that what's happened here is there's probably a lack of food, and two chicks have died. There's no, if you can just come in a little bit further now, let's just have a look, see if there's any eggs or anything left over. There's nothing left over at all, but you can see, apart from spider, you can see that the structure of the nest. But if we just turn this over now, you can see, let's just examine the structure then, because how it starts off is with all the moss. So if you do get moss in spring, you know, leave it about, don't be too eager to move it. You'll notice, just move the little spider, go on, off you go, that's it, we don't want to hurt him, that's it. Right, you'll notice then that the next course then, let's just get into here, is full of horsehair. Now we have horses in the field, but if there's dogs round about, the dog hair, any sort of hair. So what it's doing, it's making the nest more comfortable as it moves up for the chicks. You can see here now how much hair is round here and how clean the nest is. So what it's obviously laid its eggs, they've hatched, and then what's happened then is it's taken all the poo out and got rid of it. It's not uncommon, you know, for birds to die within the nest. You know, it's just part and parcel of nature. But you can see now the structure. Look at all this hair that is collected. So the reason why, as I said, I've done this is so that the nesting box will be nice and clean then for this autumn period, where birds will be coming in and hopefully roosting in there. And maybe a male blue tit or a grey tit may actually even commandeer the nest box as well. Right, so I'll just clean the nest box out, so I'll just nip up the ladder, but you don't want to see me going up the ladder, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, just stop it now. So I'm now back on top of the ladder, and you can see inside the nesting box there is still a little bit of nesting material in there, so I will clean all that out, make sure it's all clean, get rid of all the hair and brush everything out so it's all nice and clean. And then what I might do, and it's a good little tip is this, what I might do is put a little bit of moss back in, clean moss from the garden, so that any roosting birds then can make a little nest or a bed for themselves, and they'll be a little bit more comfortable in there and survive over the winter period. So hopefully I'll do that in a minute and get everything sorted out. So hopefully when now then in autumn birds will roost, sorry, and then in springtime then the nest should be rebuilt by either a pair of blue tits or great tits. Right, hopefully that's been of a little bit of value. Sorry about the 2 dead birds, but that's what they call nature, and I shall catch you later on. Thank you for watching. Bye.